one or two for a while. But then the time came. I'm like, all right, you know what? It's now I have to be into album completion mode. So I would say maybe like the 10 months prior to the album's release, I think I went ham. That's when I really started going in there. Like, okay, now it's time for me to go in there and really polish the album and really push out the best possible product that I can, given the time. So I did that. Did it 3 years to the date from the first project, which was January 29th, 2015. On January 29th, 2018, I dropped the album, the follow up. And again, everything I think is trial and error. It's a learning experience. So I understood from the first two albums. Okay, I liked what I did. I think maybe they may have been a bit too lengthy or a bit too long. So and well, maybe not the first one. The second one, that's when I really started to think, okay, maybe it's a bit too long, because now you were starting to see again, the oversaturation of music that we spoke about. Is so much music to consume. So if you're asking someone to sit there and listen to your album, a 90-minute album, it's kind of hard, especially in today's society where everything is moving so fast, right? So asking someone to pay attention to you for 90 minutes, that's a challenge. So I said, you know what? The next album will be 10 songs max, and I really don't want it to be longer than 45 minutes. So when I did the follow up, because I had so many concepts and ideas that I wanted to put in there, so that's why I felt like maybe I not that I crammed too many
Yeah,
songs,
but
but
the
again, I
follow
just
up, look, I gotta just say, man, I listened to the follow up in full today as a project, right? That's that kind of shit that you go back to often. You just put it on beginning to end when you're in that car. It's like one of those road trip motherfuckers, right? So maybe not like in a regular life, but yo, how many albums are that cohesive? Yo, I don't think you understand how much I fucking like that album. And I'm
appreciate
glad
that.
you made that shit. Yo, I don't know if I agree about the worrying about length thing. I mean, I hear us all, but I'm also going, let's think about albums in like a bigger picture kind of sense. If the shit's mad blessed at 90 minutes, who cares what attention spans are today? Because who knows what attention spans will be tomorrow? We just assume they're going to get worse. What if they get better? And all of a sudden people want like long ass content again, and now your shit's fucking banging, and in like 8 years you get mad money on it. Like, that's also possible on some like good album shit. And I say that because your stuff, it starts out literally with, I believe it's your daughter, I might be wrong, saying, how are you going to expect me to believe in myself if you don't believe in yourself?
Yeah,
And I don't know about you, but when are people never not going to need to hear what you're going to say for the rest of that album? And that's what's really beautiful about it, because it's so long, because it's got so many topics. And then you have that little skit, like, now we're gonna do the B-side thing, and I don't know if she really didn't know what the fuck it was, but like,
no, she didn't. She had no idea. Like, I actually had to educate her on that while we did the recording. She was like, "What's a B side? What does that mean?" And I explained to her what it was. But yeah,
and I'm like, each song is just so unique. And I like the fact that you said, fuck all of y'all with your short songs, and you made these full, lengthy experiences that the songs themselves are each encompassing of this unique journey that you go on. But then you get to the next one, and yeah, there's a couple of smaller ones along the way, sure. Plus the feature list is pretty lit. I mean, Royalty's very talented, so she just does what she does properly. I
that's the
know
homegirl
Jay,
for sure.
I seen Jay Lorenzo one time at some shit
Hmm.
with O.O. Jones. So I know O.O. Jones, and he's gonna be on the
Oh
shit
yeah,
in like fucking May. So like, you
and
know,
oh well, sorry to cut you off. Oh well, when I had told him the idea and he was down, and the way he did it, I was so happy when he sent me the recording. Like I told him, like I wrote the script and so on and so forth. I told him what the idea was. I wanted to do like a kind of like a Alcohol Anonymous, but it's going to be different, different vices. And I explained to him the whole idea, and I told him I felt that he would be perfect to be the moderator. And when he sent it back, I was ecstatic, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was ecstatic when he
it's
sent it back
brilliant.
to me. I said, you
But
know what? I said, and mind you, like that instrumental, I produced the instrumental for that one, and that's one of my favorite because of the subject and because it had like a ominous tone, like
Mm.
the instrumental, right, where it's it's kind of like a depressive tone, and I felt that it was perfect for the um the message that I was trying to convey. I just felt like I just felt it was perfect. I don't know, like, to me, that song, to me, everything came out like all I like. It was just beautiful, man. It was just beautiful.